Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I bring you another custom Naruto Shippuden minifigure review. Today I have used Itachi Uchiha wearing his Akatsuki cloak. Let's get into it. As you can tell, this minifigure comes in this plastic package, which I'm going to be opening right now, super carefully. But you can see that gave me a little bit of trouble. But once I do that, I'm going to carefully drop everything out, just like this. There we have it. Once I do that, I'm going to make sure I didn't forget anything in the bag. Then I'm going to throw in the bag. Now let's see what we get. Right off the bat, we see that we get the Akatsuki cloak. You can see that it's a separate part of the minifigure. This minifigure comes with two bodies, that being one of them. Then we have the black display base, which we can use to display this minifigure however we want. Then we got four hands, two of the hands for each body. As we saw the Akatsuki cloak being one of them, then we see one with a head on it. We'll show that a little bit later. Then we have the arms for one of the bodies. We have the normal clothing one, I'm assuming you want to call that one. Then we got his sleeves for the Akatsuki cloak itself. Then we got two weapons. We have the Shuriken and Kunai that he can hold. Then we have this hair with a leaf headband on top of it that's crossed off like he has in the show. Then we have the minifigure himself and the normal clothing body. You can see that this minifigure has two different facial expressions on it that you could change like that by just rotating it. There we go. Then you can see that the legs and waist move and function like normal, like other minifigures do. Now, after reviewing each component, let's start building the minifigure. So right away, I installed the arms to this body because the head was already on it. I didn't feel like taking it apart and doing the whole mismatch thing. So I start off with this one. The arms, you can see, just slide in pretty simple. There's one that I attached the hands. The hands, you have to put in a little bit more force than I thought it would. So much force that the legs just came off. But that's not any big trouble. I'm going to attach the legs later, but I'm going to fix the arms on first. There they go, or the hands on first. There it goes. Now after doing the hands, I just put back the legs, and there we have it. Now I'll install the hair. But before I did that, I wanted to see which facial expression looks the best. So I did like a little test look at it. And I changed the expressions to see how it looks. And I went with this one. I kind of like the calm look of Itachi. I'm not a big fan of the blood eye. I know that's a pretty cool aspect in the show, but for me, I just like the normal look. But now I'm going to attach the two weapons to see how it looks. And there we have it. Here's the custom build. Let's see how the other facial expression looks. There it goes. Now it's attached to the black display base to see how it looks. And this is the body number 1 of Itachi Uchiha. Now I'll take everything apart to attach it to body number 2, being the Akatsuki cloak. So I'm going to take everything apart, including the weapons. Then I'm going to start building the second body. And all part of the second body is just the Akatsuki cloak. So all I do is just install the arms / sleeves and the hands. And building this one was extremely easy. It was a lot easier than the regular body, if I do say so myself. Everything just installs pretty simple, including the hands. They just pop into place just like that. And there we have it. Next, I'm going to install the pants. But first, I want to bring the head back into frame so we can see it. But the head just didn't want to stay in place. It kept on rolling around. And there it goes. But we'll get that later. But now let's install the legs. So you can see that the legs just slide into place just like that. And it has some wiggle room with, so you can play with. It doesn't have that much, but it has some play with, so I'm grateful for that. Now let's attach the head. There we go. You can see that it moves freely. Nothing's getting in the way. Now let's attach the hair. Yet again, I want to see which facial expression looks the best, and I'm still stuck with this one. It feels like it screams Itachi Uchiha. Well, that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now let's attach the two weapons. There we go. There's one. Now let's install the second one. And there we have it. Now let's attach it to the black display base. Let's see how it looks. And there we have the full build of custom Naruto Shippuden minifigure Itachi Uchiha. Let's do a 360 view around it. There we go. The top view and then the bottom view. You can see me about to take off the head to try changing the facial expression to see how it looks. But I squeezed down the hair too much that the head did not want to spin. So just to save time, I just left the head on like that. And that's how I display my minifigure. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.